Yo, back at you again with another video. In this video, we talking about brakes. Not the kind of brakes you thinking though. Check this out. All right, YouTube. So I don't know if you know this, but the less spinning mass you have, the easier it is to control the bike. So in this thin box, it's a pretty cool device. Let's crack it open to show you. First of all, if you want to know the part number, this is the part number ZX6R. I got it off of Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below. Just take a peep if you want it. All right, so I'm gonna crack the box open. It says it's for my bike and year, but I really don't know. Also, this weighs less than 1 pound, which is amazing. Comparing that, the OEM one weighs 1.6 pounds. So let's get it out of the plastic here. And if you're wondering what does the OEM version looks like, I'll show you here in a second, but this is the actual model number, which is ZG840. And this is the one for the Kawasaki ZX6R, ZX10R, ZX650, and the Ninja 400. I think it said from 2013 all the way to 2021. So if you have this bike, great option to go with. And guys, it really feels light just holding it. So let's go to the bike and see what it looks like on the bike. So the OEM one, this one weighs about 1 pound and 6 ounces. This one. And then this one is less than 1 pound. I can't wait to put this on. Like, I can already see the difference. So I don't want to bore you guys with me taking a tire off. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to take a tire off of a bike if you're watching this video. But if you don't, I'll do a time-lapse video of it. And then once that part is done, I'll come back, take off the axles, and I'll show you specifically how to take off just the brake rotor itself. See you guys soon. All right, YouTube. So now I got both brakes kind of side by side. I usually do this whenever I do anything to any type of motor vehicle, whatever I'm working on. So as you guys can see, this aftermarket brake rotor is exactly the same diameters, bolt holes, everything is exactly the same. Okay, where it changes is when you pick up the brake rotors and you stand them side by side. You do notice a difference in thickness. The OEM one is thicker than the aftermarket one. And another thing that I've noticed that draws a little bit of concern, but not too much, is where it says minimum thickness. 4.5 millimeters. I don't know what this means. Does that mean 11? What does this mean? Anybody knows, please drop it in the link in the description below so I know. Or put in the comment section. No, what am I saying? Put in the comment section. But man, just holding the OEM brake rotor and then picking up the aftermarket one, there's already a difference. This feels so much lighter than the OEM. So whenever you're putting the whenever you're taking the OEM off, remember that the sensor, this speed sensor for the rear tire, goes on top of the rotor. It has to go on top. So when you put it on the bike, it goes like this. Well, let me just make sure I'm showing you exactly how it's supposed to go, like that. I'm gonna clean out the old. In fact, let me do that now. I'm gonna clean out the red Loctite, so that I know that I can get a good contact. And I'll add a little more red Loctite onto the bolts, and I'll put the rotors on, and I'll see you guys in a sec. I'll do a time-lapse video on this part. All right, YouTube. So now I've changed out the rear brake rotor. I've also changed out the sprocket. Now the back tire weighs about 2 to 3 pounds lighter than when it had the original sprocket and brake rotor. So now when I put this tire back on the bike, to get the bike to do 60 is going to be less time than it was before. Put the tire back on the bike and we'll go from there. So just stay tuned, listen to some music while I put this stuff back together. All right, YouTube, that's the video on how to change out your rear rotor on your motorbike. Like as before, if you have any questions, just, you know what I mean, put it down in the comment section below. I always get back to you. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.